It's really easy these days to keep track of where your loved ones are or how fast those kids are driving using GPS technology. There are numerous ways you can track people. For example, every smartphone carrier, Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, they all have this option of a monthly plan where you can track the location of your family member's cell phone and get alerted of the location at certain times or when it goes past a certain boundary. Or if everyone has a smartphone, I recommend a free app like Life 360 that lets you pull up a map of where everyone is based on their cell phone. And then there are small tracking devices like this for someone or some pet that isn't using a phone. These are more costly. Here I have a new one from Garmin, sold by AT&T. It's called the GTU 10, and the device alone is $200. It includes the first year tracking service, and it's $50 a year after that. Now you go online to set up how often you want the device to communicate with satellites, and you could set up the boundaries, so if a device leaves or enters a certain area, it'll text message you or send you an email alert to let you know. It also sends a notification when the device is low on battery or has been turned off. Now you can track the device through my Garmin website, and it's much more useful to use the app. It's a lot faster to pull up a map on the phone than it is when you log on that temperamental website, and the app lets you change settings on the fly. But if you change a setting, you have to turn the device on and off or wait 24 hours for it to take effect. But during my test, the tracker just didn't perform perfectly. I got alerted for when I entered and left zones like around my house on the way to work, but it didn't send me an alert when I actually got to work, which was another zone. And be aware that your map isn't gonna look like some family circus dotted path recording where you've been at every single time interval. The map blips show up when you make a manual request, like you use the phone app to find it, or it also sometimes just randomly shows up a blip on its own. If you want to save more tracking data for, say, a week long, you'll have to pay another $5 a month. Now, if you want to buy this just for one purpose, like tracking that teen driver, you're better off getting something like the zoom back. It can be hardwired into a car and you don't have to worry about charging. The battery life though on this Garmin, it's decent. If you have it checked with satellites every 15 minutes, it'll last 5 days. Although it is costly, the benefit to the Garmin is that you're getting a device that's flexible to use for multiple situations. It comes with this pack that has a clip, and you can use it on a hiking trip so people know where you are if you're in trouble, or you could just attach it to your dog's collar if he runs away. The location data is really exact. For the Miami Herald, I'm Bridget Carey.